What is narcissistic supply? Supply, if you think of the word supply by itself, it is a commodity, it is an object, it is a product. Narcissists objectify their victims. They think of them as nothing but items to be consumed and used. How do they consume you? By getting an emotional reaction out of you. Whether or not that emotional reaction is positive or negative, and it's easier because of their depressive disorder and anxiety to cause a negative reaction in you than a positive one, you can be damn sure they're going to cause lots of negative reactions in you. But no matter how you react, so long as you give them a reaction, they will be getting their supply from you. You see, to a narcissist with narcissistic personality disorder, they do not exist until they get a rise from you. And they aim for the most passionate of responses from you by making you angry, by belittling you, by manipulating you, by controlling you, by putting you down, by putting limitations on you, telling you what you can and can't do, where you can and can't go, what you can and can't eat, who you can and can't talk to, including cutting your relationships off with family members so that they can isolate you, so that they can exact more abuse on you. But yeah, that's the supply. The supply is your soul. The supply is your energy. The supply is your life force, your vitality, your mental sanity. The supply is your free will so that they can control you. The supply is your entire world and your reality, which they want to bend into their own sick, deluded reality, which is not reality at all, because they all live in a fantasy world. They want to make you a part of that crazy world where you worship them. And that is how they get supply out of you. They do not see human beings as human, they see them as objects to be used. You as a woman or a man, but this is for, my channel is predominantly for women who are narcissistic abuse victims or survivors or both, or suspect that they might be. This is something that you need to figure out. As a woman, we are used to being treated or looked upon as commodities, as nothing more than what we have between our legs. So men will often, if they're narcissists, see you nothing more as something to consume and discard. And that is exactly what they do. But you are not, reduced to your value just between your legs. They see value in you in other areas, like I've mentioned, your sanity, your emotions, your heart, your generosity, your selflessness, your givingness, your care, your ability to bend and conform to their will, to make them comfortable, your ability to mother them so that they can regulate their emotions. So in other words, they regulate their emotions by causing a dysregulation in you. And because of that, they can never really self-regulate. I mean, the whole point of self-regulate is that you have to regulate yourself, but they're not capable of doing that, so that they will constantly bring you down and drag you under in order so that they can sap you out of your energy and drain you, so that they can find some semblance of regulation. But this never occurs, and it causes more dysregulation, because instead of one person being dysregulated, two people are now dysregulated. Thank you, narcissist. So that is what is meant by supply. Supply is anything to boost their ego, anything to make them look good to the outside world, anything that makes them feel good, and causing a lot of harm to others in a malevolent way, in a sadistic way, actually makes them feel very good, which is why this is so diabolical, and we need to steer far away from these people. And you're not the only one, mind you. They never just have one person in their life that they're seeking supply from, because they're treacherous, untrustworthy, deceitful human beings. They will go behind your back, even while they're getting supply from you. Sometimes you're not enough. In fact, you will never be enough. But they will go behind your back, whether it's porn, whether it's some other addiction, whether it's other women, and usually it is other women. They will have several people on their phone, which is why they're so secretive about their phone. So go through his phone, don't hold back, demand that you get to check his phone. And, if he has nothing to hide, you will not have any resistance from him. And that should be an indicator. That should be all that you need to know. And then you could even say, well, I just wanted to see if you would let me. Like a vampire seeking to draw out blood in order to survive. The only way that the narcissist can exist in his world is if he's getting a rise out of you and out of multiple people, because it fuels them and it creates this reality where, wow, I'm having an effect on the outside world. That's how I know I exist. It is extremely sick and malevolent. So please beware and make sure that you never ever become the supply for a narcissist ever again, or ever in your life to begin with. Okay, if you'd like more information on narcissist recovery, please click on the link below in the description box. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love. Assalamu alaikum and goodbye.